I'm Katie Griffin. I was the voice of Ruby from Max and Ruby, Alex from Totally Spies, Scary Girl from Total Drama Island Reboot, Sailor Mars from Sailor Moon, and quite a few other characters that I've done over the years. You are watching The Boys podcast hosted by Joey Zito.
Okay, Gorham, ready to lend Billy and Cyclone a hand?
You know I'll follow you anywhere, Julie.
That's what I like to hear! Come on, Gorham! Bakugan! Ah!
No, sharks aren't afraid of me, but they are afraid of magnets.
Technically, it's not fear.
Of course not. I was being facetious. Charged metals in salt water create a weak electrical field which disrupts a shark's electroreception senses.
Oh, we should explain. Salt water is an ionic solution. It contains particles with unpaired electrons.
I wish we had a dry erase board. I'm going to use some of my winnings to start a support group called the Closet Vegan Society for vegans like Lori who've lost their way.
Hey, I didn't want to eat the meat. I thought I had to.
Did you have to lick the plate?
I thought what happens in Iceland stays in Iceland.
If you're gonna hide a body, clap your hands. If you're gonna hide a body, clap your hands.
And welcome back to another episode of the Voice Podcast. I have a very special guest today. She's a voice actress, singer, and director. You may have seen and heard my guests in projects such as Sailor Mars and Sailor Moon, Nina Harper in Braceface, Alex in Totally Spies, Ruby in Max and Ruby, Laugh-A-Lot Bear in Care Bears, Julie in Bakugan, Mary Miles, Scary Girl, aka Lauren in the Total Drama franchise, Kayla in Inspector Gadget, Sam Sparks in Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs, Belle in The Snoopy Show, Super Buns in Super Buns, Dee Dee in Hamsters of Hamsterdale, and many more. So welcome the woman, the myth, the beautiful legend herself, who's also the world's #1 Jays fan. So welcome Miss Katie Griffin. Welcome, Katie.
Hi, thanks for having me.
Thank you. It's an honor to have you
I
on.
didn't even ask you, actually. I didn't even ask you. Is it Joseph? Is it Joey? Is it Joe? Like, what's your favorite?
Either one.
Well, if you just met me and I just sat down, how would you introduce yourself?
Sure. Joey.
Okay. All right. I like Joey. I think Joey's, I'm going to go with Joey.
Joey. What's I have you on, Katie?
Yeah, there you go.
Thank you. What have you been up to? How are you doing? How's Katie doing?
I'm doing well, thanks. Yeah, it's pretty cold here in Toronto, Canada. So we're waiting for the spring. We're anxiously waiting for the snow to stop. And but anyway, no, it's all good. It's good. I'm going to Comic-Cons, I'm teaching workshops, and I'm a mom, so I've got a son who's in university and then another guy who's in grade 9. So yeah, it's a busy life, busy times.
That's cool. That's really cool. What's your son? If you want me to ask, what's your son studying? That's really cool. He's at uni.
Sport management.
Ooh.
He's studying sport management at Brock University. Yeah.
That's
So
cool.
yeah. He likes hockey too. He likes baseball and basketball a little more. That's where he's hoping to land. But anyway, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is he? I'm guessing Raptors for basketball.
He's a huge Raptors. Actually, Jet's a really interesting guy because he knows a lot of information. So he's more player based than he is team based. He loves the Raptors. Don't get me wrong. If he's watching basketball, he'll watch Raptors. But for the longest time, he liked Damian Lillard was his kind of #1. And so I don't know where he plays. Portland. I'm going to throw it out there. I don't know. Now you're going to check. I don't know.
Well, yeah, I think Dame time. I think that's who you talk about, Damian Lillard. They call him Dame.
Yeah, Dame time.
Oh, that's really cool. And then you said you've been doing Comic-Cons. I wish you would come out here. I'm in Chicago. I wish you would come there.
We would happily, we would love to come to Chicago.
That'd be so cool.
It's not for lack of trying. It's just that, you guys have a really big fan expo there. And I think it's always just a matter of, who they want and whatever. But I don't know if you know anyone, say that Sailor Moon and Sailor Mars would go because Linda Ballantyne's my best friend. She's Sailor Moon. So so we always go together.
That'd be cool. And you guys can even do like a Collecticon. Cause I've been seeing some Sailor people been doing.
We haven't done Collecticon. If you are hearing, we would love to come to one of your shows.
That'd be so cool. And I can meet Katie. That'd be so cool.
I'll let you know. If I come to Chicago, I will email and let you know.
Thank you. That'd be so cool. That'd be really cool. Wow. So what made you want to become a voice actress, and singer? And who is your biggest inspiration for voice acting, music?
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Um, so voice acting is primarily what I do. I do on-camera stuff too. I did a Lifetime movie last year called A Husband to Die For. And so that was kind of, yeah, you can find it on Lifetime. I think it's still there somehow, streaming maybe. But mostly when I first got started, I wasn't looking to be a voice actor. I was an on-camera actress and I was doing some shows. And then at the time, I was actually dating Tuxedo Mask in real life, Reno Romano, and he had already booked the role of Tuxedo Mask for Sailor Moon. And he said, Kate, they're looking for Ray. They're looking for Sailor Mars. And it was the very first time I'd even thought about voice acting at all. And so Sailor Moon was my introduction into my career, really, because I didn't even know that's where it was headed. So yeah, that's how it all got started. And then I did Max and Ruby. I don't know if Max and Ruby was right after that. It could have been Brace Face. I don't know, but it just started. That's kind of what happened. The ball got rolling and I never looked back. And as far as, because it was a little two-parter there, my biggest influence, as a singer, I used to listen to Bjork a lot.
Ooh.
And Sarah McLachlan, Canadian singer, fantastic singer-songwriter, super ridiculously talented. As far as acting, there are so many. So it changes. I want to say the obvious, which is Meryl Streep, just because I just watched her in something. But you know what? There are so many talented actors out there that every time I see something, like I just watched, what was that movie? One Battle After Another. Leonardo DiCaprio, amazing, totally amazing. Like, what an incredible actor. So I don't know. I watch things and then I get inspired and I say, oh, he's my favorite. She's my favorite, whatever. It changes. It evolves.
That's cool. That's really cool. And then you said when you dated Tuxedo Mask, Reno Romano. I liked him in Spider-Man. Was he also Spider-Man?
Yeah, he was in Spider-Man. I think maybe Batman too. I don't know. I think so. I don't know. I just saw him at a Comic-Con not too long ago. I should have asked him. What else do you do, Reno?
It's cool. But you're a legend though. You are, like, Katie. Honestly,
Thanks.
you are a legend. Like, so many, like, all these roles are iconic. Yeah, I mean, like,
I love that you have those up. Can I take a picture of this screen? I don't even know, just so I can show my kids.
Sure, that's
Hang
fine.
on.
You want me to
Just
move
take a
over, or
picture.
you want me to do?
No, stay in it. I want to take a picture because my kids,
Oh,
they
you got thumbs up?
know what. Oh yeah, I know. Okay, one more with thumbs up too. Here you go, Jet. There, this is so hilarious. But anyway, yeah, so they know, but the fact that you have all my characters, I feel like I'm gonna say, Wyatt's my younger guy. Why don't you put these all in your room? And he'll go, Mom, no.
But they're iconic roles. But Wyatt, listen to your mother. She's an iconic role.
Thanks. Thank you, Joey. Yes.
Of course.
Listen to Joey.
Of course. Like, it's so cool. Like, honestly, like, wow. That's really cool. Yeah. Now, what is your favorite acting role and favorite voice acting role you portrayed? If you could do the voice. of your favorite role.
Okay. Oh, that's a good question.
Thank you.
My favorite acting role. I was in a Netflix series called Grand Army. And the only reason it was my favorite, it was a pretty dark show and a lot of bad things happened and it was really emotional. But I think it was my favorite role because I would drive home after every scene. There was a lot of crying. There's a lot of stuff going on. But I just felt so connected with it that I don't know. I don't even know how to describe it. It just carried over. So I would leave set and I'd drive home and it would be like a 30-minute drive to where I live. And the whole time I'd be like, it was like an overload of emotion. So I was kind of proud of it. And it was, I don't know, felt pretty personal to me. So I thought, okay, no, that's the role. So that I think that was my favorite. Was it the most fun? No, it totally was. It was traumatizing, but it was traumatizing in a good way. And then my favorite voice acting role is Sam Sparks from from Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. So I don't know. I have a lot of favorites because I also liked Alex from Totally Spies. And Nina Harper was really fun, but I'm gonna go with Sam Sparks because I am Sam Sparks. If I'm the closest to anybody, it would be Sam Sparks. I like the weather. I'm obsessed with the weather. And my personality is kind of nerdy like that. So, and I had a lot of fun. And everybody in that show, we had a lot of fun doing it. So yeah, Sam Sparks.
Wow, that's really cool. Now, are you able to do some character voices if I ask you some characters?
I hope so. I don't know. When I see all the pictures, I hope I get them right. Okay. What are you gonna ask?
Okay, there's a couple of characters. Okay, so there's Sailor Mars. That's the first one.
Okay.
I'll tell you one at a time. I want to do them all.
Okay. All right. I'll do Sailor Mars. Mars fire. Did I just blow the mic out? Yeah, probably.
There's that one. There's Alex. There's Alex. I didn't hear anything. I'm gonna be honest with you. You blew out the speaker. I think again. What did you say? I'm sorry. What did you say, Katie? You cut out when you were saying.
Oh, it said Katie cut out because of the Alex stealing. Am I still blowing it out? Probably.
I can hear it. I can hear it. Ruby. Sorry to ask you something.
Yes, Max. No, Max. It's back time, Max.
Oh my God, I'm sorry.
It
Julie.
was a whole lot of no, Max. Yes, Max. No, Max. Yes, Max. Back time. Bedtime, Max.
Julie from Baku.
Julie. Do you hear? She's very close to Alex with her voice because she's whinier and I can't believe you.
So I'm gonna geek it out. If you see me, I'm sorry. This is really cool. And then Julie, I said Julie, Mary, Miles, and Scary Girl.
Okay.
The
Okay, so Mary was I don't know. I'm going to talk like this because this is how Mary was. She was very intelligent. She would say, "Well, I don't know about that." So there's Mary. Miles was she was kind of like granola. Yeah, I don't know if that's exactly where we should be, but I think we should as long as we're not eating meat. Yeah, I don't know. I have to. And then Scary Girl. If you're gonna clap your hands. If you're gonna
That's it's like there's that quote. That's iconic. Or when you said I call jackhammer. Do you remember saying that too?
Oh yeah, I called.
That's so iconic. I'm sorry. You had so many iconic roles. And thank you for doing those voices. Sorry.
Yeah, no worries. That was hilarious.
Can you walk me through the audition process? Like, how did you get the roles of Julie, Mary, Miles, and Scary Girl?
Okay, well, everything's an audition, so you're auditioning all the time. Let's see. So for Julie, because that was dubbing, I don't know if I had to watch the screen because normally you have to watch it like karaoke. So I'm not sure if I just had the script because it was such a long time ago. But okay, so the big sweep answer is you have to audition for these things. Mary and Miles for that show, I don't even know how I booked both of them. And I worked with Emily Claire Barlow. We were two duos and she was the other duo for both of them, which is so random. And fun fact, she was also Sailor Mars. Yeah. Just throwing that out there. But anyway, yeah, so everything's a big audition. And for that show, we auditioned all the characters, had no idea how it was going to land. And then we had callbacks for all the characters. And yeah, that was a big process for the Redonkulous race. That was like huge. And Scary Girl was actually tricky as well because she looks a bit like Gwen from like earlier Total Dramas.
Oh yeah, the OG. You talk about the OG designs of Gwen?
Yeah, the OG. And so the thing is, when I first auditioned for Lauren, my voice was like this, and she was so it just they didn't want that. They didn't want the overlap. So I had to work so hard to come up with different voices. And then I just was having fun at some point, and then I was just, I don't know. And then that voice came out because I just thought it's completely polar opposite to Gwen. And that's how that happened.
Did you know the reveal, like her name was gonna be Lauren? Did you know her name was actually Lauren?
I didn't. First of all, I can't remember if I knew her name was Lauren or I knew it was Scary Girl from when I auditioned. And then, but I don't know if it said Scary Girl / Lauren. I think I kind of did because there were mentions of her real name. Like I don't know. I actually I don't remember. I knew her as Scary Girl, as Scary, but I did eventually realize that Lauren is her name.
And then, which design do you prefer more? The season 1 design of Lauren, or a Scare, or season 2? Because it's 2 different designs. You know what I mean?
There were many different designs because I had even different designs from when I was auditioning. So, that's a good question. What's your favorite?
Thank you. Honestly, I actually can't. Like, I think this is like the better design. It's more scarier, I guess, in my opinion, than the other one.
Well, the other interesting fun fact was that I know when I was recording her that I had to make her less creepy, like less scary, because she was like totally scary at one point. Oh, that's why we changed it. That's right. So I had already gone through a bunch of different voices for her. And then because of her design, that's why she landed on that, because it was less scary and terrifying than the original voices. I couldn't even tell you I know what the first one was that I auditioned, but then there were a lot of voices, so many voices.
That's cool. That's the new seasons 1 and 2. They're really good. I really liked them.
Thanks. I hope we have another one because and you've watched everything, so I'm not spoiling anything. But I wish Lauren stuck around for a little longer.
Yeah,
and I think she would. If they came back, I think she might stick around because they kept peppering me back in saying, oh, you've got another book. You've got a session for Scary. And I'd be like, why? I'm not even supposed to be there. Because she was, I don't know. There were scenes that were cut out too, that she was like peppered back into. I think
really?
like with the Damien stuff. Yeah. I don't know.
She could be like almost like like Ezekiel in the original seasons. Like imagine she came back like all little cameo appearances. That'd be cool. I could see that.
Yeah. Maybe the next one, maybe she'll be the host.
Yeah, that'd be. She rules the island.
Nobody said that. Believe me when I say this. Nobody has ever said that. Now I'm throwing it out there. I'm going to actually bug Terry. I'm going to say, Terry, I have an idea.
Well, it's really cool. Like, and I feel my way asking. I'm curious. Do they base Mary here? Do they base her on Maya Bialik and Big Bang Theory? By the way, she kind of looks so
I
close.
don't know, but in my opinion, when I saw the drawing, because you can see the drawings before you audition, that's who I base it on. So when I saw it, I was like, she looks exactly like her to me. So I'm gonna just talk and be pretty serious about it. And also I was pretty quick because she had a lot of really smart dialogue. And so I had to know what it was. And I felt like, no, she had to talk like she knew exactly what she's saying, that, So anyway, it doesn't matter.
She looked like her. That's like, wait a minute. She looks like
Yeah.
her.
Yeah.
That's cool. Favorite total drama character other than Mary, Miles, and Scary Girl? Your favorites?
That's a good question.
Thank you.
Does it matter when? So you're saying any total drama?
If it helps, you could do both. You could do any total drama, and then your seasons you were in. You could do both. That helps to make it
Okay. Oh my God, I like everybody that's on the show for. It's hard. I'm gonna say Damien but I worked with him a lot, like not even in the booth together because we were recording during COVID and stuff. But I felt like their dialogue together was hilarious.
Oh yeah.
So that's what I'm gonna go with. From the OG, Megan Fallenbach was a friend of mine, is a friend of mine, not was, but she was Gwen. And so I'm gonna say Gwen just because I have to. I'm gonna say that. I'm just gonna throw that out. She was fantastic. Redonkulous Race. I don't know. I actually really liked Mary and Miles. Like, I don't know. I wish we had more to do. I feel like we were kind of cut short for those characters too. So I would love to see where that went. So I'm gonna stick with those characters.
Imagine if they were on the same team. That'd been crazy. Like if you voice
Yep.
acted both characters on the same team.
I know. And as voice actors, I would sit there because I like to be challenged. I would actually ask if I could do both at the same time, but I know the directors, I know they would say, no, Katie, we're going to record Miles first, then we're going to do, Mary. They wouldn't let me do it all. Like I wouldn't be able to have a conversation with myself. I've done that a million times with other roles where I play two different characters and I'll say, let me do it. I can do it. And they say, no.
Cool. I would love that. That'd be cool. That'd be really cool.
It would be fun.
That'd be cool. Or if they made, even if they also made like another season of Ridiculous Race, that would be cool.
I'd be all in.
She's in. If you heard her, people, she's in. Why not? A favorite season of Total Drama that you were in, and then favorite episode, personal favorite.
Oh, okay. I liked the first season because I felt like it was an introduction to her and it was really fun. I couldn't tell you the exact episodes because we were bouncing around and I was coming back in for different things. The jackhammer episode was hilarious. There was another one where she was a bear. She swung a bear around.
Oh, you talking about this scene? The collage right there? Do you see that?
Yeah. Yes. That one there. That was hilarious too. Was that from, I think that's season 2 though.
That's season 1, actually. Season 1, actually.
Okay, see, season 1. And the jackhammer, was that season 1 or season 2?
Season 1 as well. Season 1.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm talking about. That's why. But season 3, if it ever happened, would be my real favorite.
That'd be cool. That'd be cool if you guys did if you guys had your iteration of World Tour. You know how they had World Tour?
Oh, yeah, that would be amazing. Yeah.
Why not?
I'd be all in.
You could sing. Come on, you got a great voice. Your album in 2003, Kiss Me Chaos. You could sing. I know you could sing, Katie.
Thanks.
Of course.
Thanks. Amazing that you even know that.
See, I'm a big fan, so I'm sorry.
I love it. It makes me very happy. Thank you.
Of course. You're very much welcome. If you were really on an island, what 3 famous people, dead or alive, would you be stranded on an island with and why?
3, and they have to be famous?
It's up to you. They could be famous. It's up to you. That's up to you, actually.
I'd want someone really handy, to be honest, that could make me a lot of food. So I feel like I'd probably go with like a chef or something. I would say Gordon Ramsay, but he would drive me crazy. So I don't think it would be him. I don't know. Oh, that's a really good question.
Thank you.
And if you're saying famous, because it's different, because then you sit there and you say, oh, you could only be on an island with 3 people. Well, I have a family, I have kids, I'd want them there. But if it had to be just stranded on an island with 3 famous people, I don't even know.
Is there 3 people you want to meet, like dead or alive, that you ever wanted to meet? Those?
Who was the guy? Who was the Australian guy? He passed away. And he was with all the animal snakes and everything. He was
you talking about Steve Irwin?
Yeah. He would be good on stranded on an island with. Oh, the other one would be, is it Bear Grylls? Is that his name?
Oh, Bear Grylls.
Yeah. See, I would like people that could sort stuff out so we'd be super comfortable and eating. I mean, there are famous people that I'd like to meet, obviously. But if they're not going to sort of serve me well, being on an island and helping me out, because I'm also a worker bee, so I can help people build things and make things, but I would want people that would know how to do that. Like I would actually like to bring my sister, who is a very outdoorsy person. She's famous in my life, because I think she would help us survive for a very, very long time. So I'm going to say Becky Griffin.
That's cool. And you said you want some celebrities you want to meet. Who's some people you want to meet that you haven't met?
Who would I want to meet? Oh God. There's a lot of people that I would like to meet. And now, of course, when you put me on the spot, there's just, I'm thinking of like actors, and I don't know necessarily that they all have to be actors. Like there are famous baseball players I'd like to meet. Okay, let me think on that one.
Okay.
I'm going to think. Joe Carter from the Blue Jays. He's like, I'd like to meet him. I'd like to meet Meryl Streep. I mentioned her earlier. I'd like to meet her. Of course. I'd love to sit and chat with her. Robert De Niro, I'd like to chat with.
That'd be cool.
I don't know. I know there are, because then you have your little celebrity crushes. You're like, oh, I'd like to meet him, but I'm not going to say any of my celebrity crushes.
Yeah, I was saying, do you have a celebrity crush? It sounds like you mentioned crushes.
No, I don't. I couldn't care less. No, I do like Owen Wilson.
Ooh, wow. That guy.
Yeah, that was good. Yeah, bit of a celebrity crush. I know. Right now, when my family watches, they're gonna go, "Why, Katie? Why?"
I know they'll say, "Wow." What did I say?
Yeah, exactly.
Because I actually interview, I don't know if I told you, like other actors, actresses, musicians, you name it. Like, that'd be cool if I interviewed him. So if I interview Owen Wilson, you're joining the call then, Katie. You could.
Oh, okay. Well, if you do, yes, I totally will. And you're not going to say why I'm there. You're just going to say, yep, she had to be on here for no reason. And then you just see me giggling like a silly person the whole time.
Why not? That'd be cool. That'd be cool.
Yeah, he's very funny.
Is there a certain type of role you would love to portray, like a sci-fi, a western, or horror? Like, is there a certain type of role?
Sci-fi would be good. I am a huge Star Wars fan. However, I think I would like to be in a cool warrior Game of Thrones kind of, because I'm a fantasy girl. Like I like reading my little fantasy novels and stuff. So yeah, I'd like to be in Game of Thrones without getting like that one was pretty violent and crazy. I don't want to do anything crazy. I want to be the hero. But yeah, I think that's the type of movie, or a cowboy movie. I'd like to be in a Western, be a cowgirl.
Yeah, cowgirl. You're gonna be the cowgirl.
I'll be the cowgirl. Yeah, that'd be cool.
Why not? And you like Star Wars? Who's your favorite Star Wars character? Side question. Because I like Star Wars too. That's why. So now you mentioned you just.
Oh, do you? Okay, now see, this whole thing could be all about Star Wars. I like. Oh my God, why can't I think of him right now? He's from 1, 2, and 3. No, sorry, 3, 4. I think Salacious Crumb.
Oh, really? Salacious B.
Yeah.
Crumb. Okay.
I like all my Mando series too. I like watching Grogu. I don't mind that. What's your favorite Star Wars? What's your favorite it doesn't have to be, I don't know. What's your favorite episode?
Well, my favorite movie of all time, don't judge me, is Return of the Jedi. That's my favorite movie.
Oh, okay. I did not expect that.
Really? Did I shock you?
I like The Empire Strikes Back.
Ooh,
that's my favorite. Yeah.
Going part 5. That's a good one. I love
part
Star
5. That's it. When I was going 1, 2, and 3, that's what I meant to say. 4, 5. That's cool. Now you're like, you don't really like Star Wars, but I totally do.
Did you see the Ahsoka TV show? Have you seen that before?
I didn't love it. I didn't love Ahsoka.
You've seen it though.
I have seen it. Yes.
Do you know the guy that plays Ezra in the show?
Yes.
I've interviewed him.
Oh, cool.
That's why I mentioned Ahsoka.
That's pretty cool. You must have been excited. That's exciting.
He was very nice.
I wish I was in Star Wars.
Oh, that'd be so cool. That's an iconic franchise. I'm sorry, that is like.
I know my kids. Then I would be worshipped in my house.
No, but
or Marvel, if I can make it into the Marvel series too.
That'd be cool. I could see. Oh, sorry, cut you off. I could see you playing. What's that character's name? She's like wears yellow and green. She's like an X-Men. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh,
you know what I'm talking about, right? I forgot her name.
I know who you're talking about, but I can't think of the name.
Rogue. That's it.
Rogue. That's a good one. Speaking of Rogue, did you like Rogue One? Oh yeah, I could play that. That would be cool.
Sorry, Rogue One's. Did you like it?
I love Rogue One.
See, you got me started about Star Wars. I would keep going.
I know.
And Fred Kennedy, your fellow Total Drama cast member, he actually has his own Star Wars podcast. Did you know that?
Oh, I did not know that. I should know these things. I did not know that.
You're a big Star Wars.
Look it up now.
Why not? You're a big Star Wars fan.
I know. I should be listening to all kinds of podcasts.
If you didn't go into voice acting, singing, what do you think your career would have been? And do you have any hobbies? Do you have any
I do have hobbies. I play hockey.
on Friday?
That's pretty good. Yeah. Um, what would I have done? I don't know. My dad was he was an air traffic controller. He was the supervisor of air traffic control at Pearson in Toronto. So I think as a kid, I kind of wanted to be like a jet fighter or something because I love Top Gun too, because I love Tom Cruise in that. And I was
Ooh.
like, that would have been a cool job. Would I have done that? Probably not, but it's a cool job. So
Wow.
maybe a pilot, some kind of pilot.
Wow. Well, you gotta learn how to fly if you do Star Wars. Sometimes with
I know, I know, I know.
that'd be cool. Well, and do you besides for your hobbies besides hockey, any other hobbies you have? Like you like to read, write, draw?
I love reading. I write. I used to write a lot of music. I used to do that a lot more. I haven't done that for a while. I
Make
like
another album. Sorry to cut you off, but make
I
another
know,
album.
I would love to do that. I know it's just, you know what happened after I did that album 100,000 years ago? I was doing a lot of different animated shows. And when you do an album, you have to promote it. So then you have to sing a lot. And then you have to be in these bars and talking to people. And it's the singing's okay. It's the chatting with everybody after the fact that wrecks your voice. And I was doing Totally Spies at the time. And I had vocal nodules, which are basically calluses on your vocal cords, because
Wow.
Alex was so high in my range that every time I would go to sing or, play a gig anywhere, it was so hard on my vocal cords that I was a bit gun shy doing doing another album. So it kind of never happened. I've done various songs throughout the years, but I haven't released them or, put it together for an album. I have a Christmas album, sort of.
That's cool. See, you know what you should do then when you do your Comic Cons, you could do your music and your like you could appear, right? But then you could do like a little mini concert at the con because they actually offer that cons like some actors actresses actually do that.
Really? Oh,
Yeah,
that's funny. Maybe I should do that. Bring my
why not?
guitar.
That'd be cool. We could play a couple songs.
All
That'd be
right,
cool.
now you've got the wheels turning.
Got it. Why not? Now, your personal favorites: movies, TV shows, bands, artists, and type of music and food.
Okay, that's good. I do like a huge, I like all different types of music. I would say that my favorite genre would be a little more rock and roll, a little more alternative rock and roll. I like the Foo Fighters a whole
Ooh,
lot. I like Bjork. I
Dave
like,
Grohl. That's Foo
yeah,
Fighters.
I love Dave Grohl. Older, I don't know. I like a whole whack of different music, but I would say a little more on the rock and roll side of things. Um, that was like you asked me a lot of different things. What else did you ask me? You asked me what my favorite type of music.
Well, you could say some bands you like, two bands,
Oh,
artists,
yeah.
and then movies, TV shows, and food.
Oh, and food. Okay, fun. Food, pasta. It's kind of like I try not to eat like tons of pasta because I'm an actor, but pasta is my favorite. Um, Movies. I do like all of my Star Wars. I like fantasy. I'll watch any of those types of movies. TV shows. It just you run the gamut with that one because I like all different things. Like I could get suckered into watching Mr. Beast because my kids will watch it and Beast Games, which
Oh, yeah.
I believe, oh no, that's tomorrow. But yeah, so they'll watch it and then I'll get suckered into that or Survivor. But I do like the good stuff. What I've just finished. Oh, Peaky Blinders, the movie's coming back very
Ooh.
soon. So that's exciting. Um, I don't know. I watch so many different. I get suckered in, and then I binge watch shows big time. So yeah, I don't know. That's a tough one because I don't have a special different type of like TV series that I'll watch. If it's good, I'm gonna watch it.
That's cool. Do you like 80s music at all? 80s?
80s music? I do. I like 80s alternative kind of music.
What do you like?
Like the Smiths.
Oh, the Smiths.
Yeah, the Smiths. I don't know who else. I used to like the Cult. which is like something you'd really have to look up.
Wait, the call isn't that she sells Sanctuary? Is that the song?
Yeah.
I like my 80s. I told you I like my 80s, Katie.
Oh, okay. What's your favorite?
Okay, I actually got to meet my favorite band. There's 70s, 80s, and 90s.
Hmm.
Any guesses? Any guesses?
No, like 70s, 80s, and 90s, and they just carried through for all of that.
Well, there's
Like they,
70s, 80s, 90s. Their singer passed away in the 90s, but they still tour, obviously.
oh,
So, do you know what band that is? If that helps, that guy is a big hint right there.
AC/DC? No, I
Mhm.
don't know.
Do you know Queen? Queen?
Yes, of course.
That's my favorite
Yeah,
band.
okay, yeah, that's a good band. Yeah, totally.
So I got to meet Brian, their guitarist, and Roger, the drummer, which was really
Wow, that's amazing. That's awesome.
thank you. That's
That's
my favorite band of all time. I mean, you said you mentioned pasta. See, I have to like pasta since I'm Italian. So,
oh, okay. There you go. So what's your favorite type of pasta?
ooh, I like regular pasta or ravioli is good. You know
Oh,
ravioli?
ravioli's good. Yeah. Yeah, ravioli's good. I like agnolotti with like a rosé sauce. Yeah.
Ooh, that's good. Are you
Yeah.
part Italian, Katie? Are you
No,
part?
I'm Irish, but I grew up with like a lot of Italians. So I don't know.
That's cool. Well, you're an honorary Italian then. How about that, Katie?
Thanks. I'll take it.
And then favorite sports and favorite teams. Well, I kind of know.
Okay, favorite sports, easy. Blue Jays, Toronto Blue Jays for baseball. Baseball, yes, thank you. That's my number one. Toronto Maple Leafs. The Raptors, I like too. So those are my favorite teams.
That's cool. Do you have favorite players? Sorry.
Um, I do, but it depends. Like I change like right now, Schneider's not like the best on the team, but he's a really he's I like him. I just think he's really entertaining. Vladdy obviously is awesome when he's playing well. I'm sad that Bo Bichette's gone because we just got rid of him, sadly. I don't know. The whole team's good. I like Clement. He's amazing. And I don't know, Barger's good when he's hitting. Oh my God, I love Kirk. Captain Kirk, the captain. I call him Captain Kirk, Kirky. Yeah, I love him. I don't know. I love the whole team. It's a good team, and I'm excited for them this year.
Did you ever meet any Blue Jays? Since it sounds like you're like a big
I did meet them. I went to this function where they were doing the city jerseys. I don't know if that means anything to you, but they have like they're called the city jerseys. I don't know. I went to this function and I met so many, like Jose Bautista was there.
Joey Bats.
Joey Bats was there. The whole team was there. I actually met a lot of players. And I didn't expect to. I thought, oh, I'm going to go to this fun. Okay, yay. I'm going to get a jersey or some sort of fun Blue Jay swag. And then they all were there. And I was like, I couldn't stop smiling. I was just, it was crazy. It's exciting.
Cool. Because I know you're a big Blue Jays fan. You always post on your social media. So I know.
I know. Happy baseball. It's baseball season. I know. Or a button. This is what you see lying around my house. Oh, I can't get it now. This is around our house. All you see are little Blue Jays things all over the house.
Dedicated Blue Jays fan right there. The biggest
Yep.
Blue Jays fan there is.
Yep. Jet at university, his room has the Jays flag, and so it's pretty cool.
Are there any projects you have in the works? Anything come up in the works?
I have a show on called Skillsville. It's PBS Kids.
Okay.
Which is for little kids. And I have Super Buns. Super Buns, I think, is on Prime Video. I don't know where it is in America. I know it's on Treehouse here in Canada. And hopefully Total Drama will come back. I don't know. Fingers crossed.
That'd be cool. That'd be
So
really cool.
Yeah, that's what I've got going on right now.
What advice would you give younger people who want to go in the industry of voice acting, music? What's your advice?
I would say, and this is what I say because I teach workshops sometimes, not to rely on the sound of your voice if you're auditioning or if you're trying to do anything. I would say if you get a script and you're going to audition for a character, I would say really know who this character is and don't worry about how it sounds. Just have the intention of what this character is going to be like, and then have fun. Because I think it's all about having fun. And also, if you know your voice, and I say this because I've had vocal nodules, a lot of people for animation, they feel like they have to put on, like if it was a little tiny character, like a little bunny, then they put on this little bunny voice and whatever. I say that and I'm so guilty of it. But if it's out of your range, you can hear it, and it's and you have to do that for a really long period of time. So know your vocal limits and have fun, but still know that you don't have to necessarily have the highest voice ever for just a little tiny character. You could just have fun with it and create a character.
True. I always like to add for advice, like stay humble. Remember, you
Yeah,
can't.
stay humble is a good one. Yes. Stay humble because you will be humbled.
Yeah. I
This
like that.
industry humbles you.
Yeah, because there's a lot of roles. Like I hear a lot from a lot of people. They say there's like a lot of yeses, a lot of nos. You don't know what's
A
going to
lot
happen.
of more no's, or even worse than that, nothing. So if you audition and you don't hear anything, because that's more likely what it is, you could audition for like 25 things and hear nothing because you don't even have a callback or whatever. So you have to have a pretty thick skin to be an actor. But then
Wow.
when you get one, it's pretty good.
You're like,
Keeps,
yes.
yeah.
Especially when you get that Star Wars role, Katie, you're gonna get it. You're gonna get that Star.
I'm gunning for it. Let's go.
That'd be cool. What's one thing you like to tell the TDI fans at home? What's one thing?
Oh, TDI fans? What's one thing I'd like to tell them? What do you mean? Like you're just saying just in general?
Yeah, like
Or
thank
what
you.
Scary
Maybe
Girl?
yeah, thank you, or I don't know, keep watching. I don't know, whatever you want to say. Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
know.
thank you. Well, first of all, to all the TDI fans, I have a lot of Scary Girl fans, and people reach out to me all the time and show Lauren a lot of love, and it made me feel good because you don't know. And I was so insecure about that role because we had to just keep changing her voice. And I thought, oh, I'm losing this role. They are going to fire me and get somebody else. And they didn't. They hung on and they're like, okay, let's find her. What's her voice? So I worked so hard for it. And I just wanted to say thank you so much for all the love and all the messages and all the emails, and people give me drawings all the time, and it's really nice.
That's really cool. I can't name a better person to play Scarecrow. You're like the best person, honestly,
Thanks.
Katie.
Thanks. That's nice. That's a nice thing to say.
Of course, as you can tell, as you can tell, one of my favorite show of yours is Total Drama. If you can't tell,
Is
it's
it?
yeah.
Awesome. Awesome. Well, if
'Cause
I
you-
see you in Chicago, I'll sign a picture for you, and then you can have that like to put where the other scary is.
That'd be cool. Thank you. I love Total Drama. Like I told like other Total Drama voice actors I've interviewed, it's my favorite show of all time. It changed my life, and especially when it came out in 2007, it changed my life. Like I don't know.
Awesome.
So,
I love it. Well, it's thanks for having me.
thank you, thank you. And would you be willing to come back on for a part 2 in the future to answer some fan questions? If I get some fans to submit questions, I'd be like, "Scary Girl fan asks another question."
Yeah,
Like,
I'm sure I would.
that'd be cool. That'd be
Yeah, I
cool.
would. Yeah.
And then what's one fact, like it could be like a hidden talent or something that no one knows about yourself, like do you have a hidden talent,
Fun
or a funny
fact.
story, or a funny story?
Well, a fun fact is that I water ski. It's just like a
Cool.
random fact. I don't know. I don't know any. I don't know. I don't, because it's me. I don't know what that would be. That would be so random. I play a lot of video games. I used to play a lot of video games.
Video game.
I
What-
haven't played Final Fantasy would be that was my go-to at the time, but I can get easily addicted to, I don't know, Tetris or any I'm a video game kind of girl. Like even Clash of Clans, like silly things my family. Okay, here's a fun fact. Clash of Clans, my dad started playing it on his own, which was so random, air traffic controller, whatever. And we were in Florida one time. I'm like, Dad, what are you doing? And he's like, look at my kingdom, look at my base. I'm like, what is that? He goes, I'll invite you if you want. And this was like years ago, like 7, 8 years ago. I don't know. So now our whole family plays Clash of Clans. My mom, my kids, we're all in this. Yeah.
That's really cool. And did you just play on
Battle,
your
and mine's like the best. Mine, like honestly, I am. Yeah, I am pretty good.
That's cool. Do you play just on your phone? Is that how you play? Like, do you play console at all on a video game
I
console?
don't play. I could play it. Right now I'm playing it on my iPad because I can see it better and I need to be able to see where everything is. Um, I don't know, even Clash Royale, like little things. I don't know. I am a video game girl. Like it just and also if you're on set, like for on camera stuff, you're sitting in one of those cubby holes, like one of the your change room is like this tiny little space that if I'm playing video games, it's better. It's better for me.
That's cool. That's
And
really
I
cool.
probably have ADD. I think I have ADHD or ADD or something, but no one's ever told me, but I think I know I do because I need to settle into things. So yeah,
I understand. I get that.
there's a fun fact.
That's wow. And is there a character you portray that you relate to the most? Like who's most like you? I think you kind of said like I think you said
Sam
earlier.
Sparks. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I am. There are qualities of Ray because I'm a very loyal person and I used to train Kung Fu. So I completely
Wow,
related to her at the time.
that's a
There's a
hidden fact.
fun fact. Didn't expect that. And so yeah, I don't know. I relate to all of them in some way, but I do feel like if I had to break everything down, Sam Sparks is the closest to my personality.
Wow, I like that. I think you were say scary. I was like, no, like what? You're like crazy.
No, no, but I love her. I really do. I think she's super fun to play.
Oh yeah, because people say she's like really crazy.
She is crazy. She is crazy. I know there's parts of crazy in me. I could be really crazy, but I know that she's I don't think I'm that similar to Scary.
Yeah, would you chase around somebody with a jackhammer? I'm kidding.
No. I'm gonna say right now, no, nobody chases around anybody with a jackhammer. Although it's funny to look at.
That was crazy when you were chasing Damien. He's like, oh no. That's
I
funny.
know it was funnier for me too to watch. Like when I'd go in to record, sometimes they'd show us what it was gonna be. Because they'd have just like the sketches of it. And it was hilarious. That's why, you could see what she was gonna do and I would voice it. Then they would actually properly animate it. But just the giggling and everything and I don't know, it was fun.
That's funny.
Super fun.
And then you said she had like all different designs back then, dude. You said she looked like Gwen. You said is that her?
She did. Like she became kind of funnier and more animated, like less. She was very terrifying in the beginning, but she looked a lot like Gwen. And I think that they had to really change it up so that it didn't look like Gwen. And so they did.
That's cool. Wow, I love Total Drama. Like little tidbits in it. That's cool.
Yeah.
Katie,
Yeah.
is there anything you want to promote and shout out that the viewers could check out?
So right now, like I said, Skillsville is on PBS for kids, and it's a really cute show. What else do I have? I have Super Buns, which is also for little guys, and she saves the world with kindness, and I love Super Buns. So I don't know where that is. Maybe Prime. I think it's streaming on Prime. I think Total Drama is on Netflix right now, so you can still watch that. I don't know. I don't know how it goes in America. So
I think in America we
And-
got it on Max to help you out. Sorry, HBO Max.
okay, yeah. And then that's it for right now.
I like that. And then here, Star Wars World's coming up. I'm manifesting. Okay, I'm sorry, Katie. I'm just.
I love that you're doing that. Yes, soon. Hopefully.
She'll be the new badass character, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Thank you again, Katie, for the awesome, amazing time. It was a very big honor chatting with you. Thank you again.
Thank you. Thanks so much for having me, Joey.
Thank you. Have a great day, everybody. Stay awesome, and Katie, you stay awesome, okay?
Thanks. You stay awesome.